kind of developed into what we call Mavericks now, and it's similar ethos about making positive choices, but it can be about anything. So if you've had a poor life experience around something like domestic abuse or bad relationships or county lines, which we work with a lot, it's about making the positive decision to maybe move away from that life and try and do something different. So we work a lot with the youth offending team. We do work a lot with like young people in care and stuff like that as well. And these are all young people that have gone through traumatic life experiences, but they find a home at Music Fusion by doing music.
What makes a Maverick?
Don't look at what other people are doing and then try and follow it. The vision you had as a child or as a young creative, stick to that. It's easy to chase the trends, but it's harder to create your own lane. But that's what is gonna give you that fulfillment and make you feel at peace.
It's a matter for me of helping young people to develop their self-esteem, to boost their confidence, and to help them grow and see the potential that they have in themselves. And with the Mavericks as well, that's the vibe I pick up from you guys. Like literally, we're just recording in the studio, and I could just feel the message like resonating with me.
With this one, we've decided to work with the Pump here and another similar place called Sound Communities, which is in Devon. Now, like, when you think of Devon, you think of nice sandy beaches, you know what I mean, and like just old people. But I tell you what, when we went there a few months ago, like these kids were fully on it.
I love Chris Rich.
Welcome to Torquay, got screaming loud car, we don't get a say. I ain't coming out today, I'm in the studio, got bars to lay. Welcome to Torquay, got screaming loud car, we don't get a say. I ain't coming out today, I'm in the studio, got bars to lay.
Welcome to Torquay, welcome to painting the seats. I can get kinda rough, I'm just stating, don't roll with a weapon. You know I'm not aiming, my bros like my flows. And man are all rating, chill on my block and I live by the sea. Spitting flows with all of my G's, spitting bars, yeah I'm from Torquay. Where it all started when life's so sweet. Studio winning and flows all spinning. Bars from my heart cause the places I've been in. Devil in my eye, yeah I've gone there and seen him. Stepping my tech and my bros all trending. Write on my bars to embrace on the pain. I write on the madness, my bars are insane. I write all the passion, there ain't nothing pain.
Beef just started, half their man departed, half-hearted. Pop and off we got rotted. Dash from the scene now darted. No put shit, I'm a smart kid, smart. You prosecute, aim and shoot. Put that boy in a spliff, put that boy in a zoo. They don't really wanna go down that route. Hood up on my tracksuit, feds trying to take me to court in a black suit. Rise up, show you what I might do. Situation sticky like glue. It might just ain't kinda beat through you.
Fake friends, they get pushed off the pavement. Fragrant when you go down to the basement. Full of them trees you bud. Ain't got a job, so you gotta find some other way of a payment. Out of my mind, out of the time, fulfilling the spot that is vacant. Taking a piss for you, some sort of entertainment. Get out of my way, get out of my lane. You're not like me, our brains aren't the same. You ain't got no containment. Meeting you at that spot up front. We had an arrangement, can't get away this time. It's the new boy seeing you at ancient. Don't talk to me about business, I got my agent.
Yo, they wanna for my imagination bigger. I wanna tour the world just like DMX and Jigger. Get wavy on the daily, never acting lazy. Rest in peace, the dark man got me barking like crazy. Showing proof, that's proof I'm gonna win. I used to walk within, now I move just to bring. All the love that gets received, you best believe it to be true. You can try to chop the tree down, but I'll always keep these roots.
Big boy lyrics for you. I hop on the big boy session, I was doing up drink, I was filling up juice. I write all the big boy stories, now I write all of them for you. Yeah, I still come high with the tunes, been sick from day or who would've knew. Take to the O to the R to the B to the A to the Y. B-O-W-L-Z-Y, it's the place I live, it's the place I'll die.
The bar before it is live your life all wild and free.
Live your life all wild and free.
How was the experience different when you were just recording here and sending something over? How is that different to recording with a producer?
It's a lot easier to communicate, and you can both agree on things or disagree on things. As I say, I mean, we've smashed out 2 verses, a chorus, recorded it, done ad-libs, everything in 50 minutes.
Everybody wants to grab a shang and flip a pack, but all I've ever really wanted is my mother back. I've got a couple bros on the road, they never lack, and when I flip all of my pain, I flip her onto tracks.
I think it's quite hard with young people in the scene when you got people who are like into that storytelling and that deep bars, but they're like almost always around like drill artists or people who aren't on their vibe. It's hard to fit in.
I've really seen how I've been broken many times, that's why I spit my rhymes, why I sit up late and reminisce about my life. I got a couple people there for me, but they're not really mine.
And that it doesn't matter about if you're drill, grime, trap, hip hop, if you're storytelling, if you're about gang life, whatever your message is, everyone has their own individual voice.
We were all born to die, I'm just waiting for my time, waiting for the time, waiting for the day I go. My heart's ticking fast, but my heart's ticking slow. If you ask.
The bars as well are so hard hitting. They're so, like, they're the kind of bars you sit there and you deep and you'll walk away and you'll think about that.
From my head to my toe, can sit here and write a sad bar and never know, or I can sit here and tell you about 100 different quotes.
Yeah, I mean, like, people obviously, they come up to you and they're like, oh, you can talk to me if you want and that, but I don't like talking to people.
Yeah.
I hate it. So I just write music, innit? That's just what I do.
Now I live with my dad because my mom's with the gods up in heaven, so she doesn't have to worry about a job. Everybody wants to grab a shell off of a pack, but all I've ever really wanted is my mother back. I've got a couple.
Do you know what a Maverick is?
Not 100%.
What makes a Maverick?
I mean, when you explained the definition of a Maverick, I immediately associated myself with it.
A Maverick is someone who chooses not to follow the crowd, who's a leader in their own sense in whatever they do. I feel like I'm a Maverick.
What do you think it is?
So, is it what I'm saying, like, do yourself?
Exactly that. You're like the definition of a Maverick.